Ribbon. A ribbon is docked across the top of the AutoCAD application. So this is considered the ribbon bar all the way across, or the ribbon. Across the top we have tabs. So here we're on the Home tab, but I could also go to the Annotate tab. And in the Annotate tab I do all the things that have text, dimensions, leaders. I could also go to the View tab. I could go to the Manage tab or the Output tab. Each time I switch a tab, the ribbon changes with different tools. So I can go to the Home tab and I have these different tools. These tools are organized in a panel. Each little section here, you can see the line drawn here. This is the Draw panel. This is the Modify panel. This is the Annotation panel. This is the Layer panel. This is the Block panel, etc. Yours might be slightly different based on your resolution, your screen size. You might see different things over here. Now, down below, this is the name of the panel, the Draw panel. This is the name of the panel, Modify. Next to it you might see a little down arrow. These expand the panel. So I click on the little down arrow and I get additional tools down here. And the tools go away when I move my crosshair or cursor away from it. I'm up here with my cursor, I hit on the button. If I want it to stay, I can push the push pin in and nail it down if I like. I can undo the push pin and then it goes away. So some of our tools have different, let's see here, let's go to, some of our tools have a downwards pointing arrowhead at the bottom of the panel. Whenever we have this, this is a dialog box or a palette used to control things about this panel. So when I go here, I get a dialog box that will pop up. And see, I get this dialog box that pops up that controls things about references. So anytime I get a diagonal button, like here in my text, I click on this and it controls my text styles. So anytime I have a downward pointing angle arrow, it controls things about that panel, a dialog box or a palette. We can also do some basic adjustment of our ribbon. If you see over here at the end, I hit a little down arrow and I can minimize these things to the tab. So just the tab names such as Home, Insert, Annotate and stuff will be highlighted. Or I could hit it so I can minimize to the panel titles. So now I see the Draw panel. I can see the properties. I can see the annotation if you like. Or I can minimize the panel buttons so I actually see the buttons now when I hover over it. I recommend that you maximize them, not use any of those three, but I hit the button right next to it here and I go back to the default method, which is the maximizing of the buttons. So this is a very common mistake by users. They poke that accidentally and then things go away and it's not normal, but we can get them back by just hitting the maximize button. So this is the ribbon across the top. It works much like a lot of Microsoft Office products do, and we will use it intently.